Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the halachas of hadama, ha'etz, and shahakol, all the different blessings we make on fruits, vegetables, and other food items and drinks. And he says over here a very important halacha today. Ein mevarchem bar pri ha'etz u bar pri hadama ela k'sheniker v'miksa shupri. You only make the bracha of ha'etz on a fruit or on a hadama, on a vegetable, if you could recognize that the food that you're eating is indeed a fruit or a vegetable, which means it has to retain its original appearance. However, if it was finely mashed to the point that you cannot identify it anymore, or is unrecognizable as the fruit that it was, and he writes kagoin lakfar, which is jam, jam that a person spreads on their bread. Shemivashlim meshuzufin v'kidnios. The way they would make jam and jelly was by cooking plums or other fruits. Kidnios, sometimes they made it with beans or peas, some kind of a spread that they would have. For example, we would have this with Chummus. Shiriskon legamri, when it's thoroughly mashed, ukidaime, or similar type of foods, mevarchan alein shahakoil. In that case, the bracha that you're going to make over there is shahakoil, because it no longer looks or appears to be the fruit or the vegetable that it initially was. Ubidievid, nevertheless, after the fact, in berech alein bracha aroilen, if you made the blessing that was appropriate for them, for example, you had a jam and you made ha'etz, or you had a tub of chummus and you made ha'adama because it's coming from beans, then still you would yotze, you fulfill your obligation. However, the majority in which these fruits or vegetables are always eaten, hu ayudei risuk, is always through a mashing process. Shemeraskin oisan legami, where they are completely mashed into some type of jam or other type of food that you're going to have. Then you can make the bracha that should be on there, which is a eitz on a tree and a adama on a vegetable. Now, this means very big things in the world of brachas that a person is going to make, which is, for example, on vegetable soup that is pureed. So you have all of these vegetables, they boiled in the water, and they're all in pieces. And if in fact you would eat the vegetable soup with all the pieces, you would make a adama because the pieces of vegetables are there. However, when you puree it, and you can no longer distinguish the pieces of the vegetables in that soup, it's a liquid. So then, according to the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch over here, the bracha on that is going to be a shahakol. So your butternut squash soup that is pureed finely, which is just a mashed liquid where you can't see the fruit anymore, you cannot discern, so you would make a shahakol. Chummus, as we're saying, you take the garbanzo beans, chickpeas, you grind them up, they're made into a paste. No longer is it chickpea or a garbanzo bean, it's now a paste. So if you'd want to take a spoonful of chummus, so it would seem to be, according to the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, that the bracha is going to be a shahakoil. In all of these cases where you have like this jam, or you have other types of soups that are pureed in that fashion, anything where you can no longer recognize the initial fruit that it was, it's going to go down a status from the bracha that it was initially, and it's going to become a shahakol. Wishing everybody a wonderful day. May we continue to be zeicha, may we merit to say the right brachas on the right foods and keep the halacha in the right way. Have a wonderful day.